read is because I never really tried. So I never had a reason to read.
Yes, sir.
You know, nobody never explained to me the benefit of educating yourself.
Right.
That there was money involved.
Okay.
When they was reading books, I'm trying to get some money.
Yes.
You know, and it didn't relate to what was going on in my neighborhood. All my partners robbed, stole cars, and pimped.
Yes.
And sold drugs.
Yes,
you know,
sir.
that was my reality. That's what I saw every day, and that's what I thought I was going to do, and none of the books told me how to do none of that. I mean, if they'd had a book to say, oh, man, this is how you do this here, I probably would have been reading then.
Now, in regards to a movie, your life story, there's a lot of value to that.
I'm doing my movie right now myself.
That's going to pay you.
I got one of the best writers in Hollywood. I signed him to a contract. I negotiated the deal, all that. I shook the hand, everything. People told me I couldn't do it. All the big Sony, Universal, all of them. I met with all of them, president of the companies.
Yes, sir. Okay.
And negotiated with them. And they told me, oh, you'll never get Nick Cassavetes to write your script on spec.
Go ahead.
And right now, Nick is writing my script on spec. This guy, before the Depression, was getting $2 million a script. And I ain't gonna tell how much he's writing my script for because, you know, people in Hollywood are gonna be mad at him.
Yes, sir. Okay. I hear you, brother. Yes, sir. Now, what about your record label?
Yeah, that's my man right there. You know, we putting together a record label. We looking for artists. You know, all kind of artists. We ain't discriminating.
Okay.
Because also Stanford is finna redo our website. They finna do a project that, when they finish with my website, right off the bat, it's probably gonna be worth like $3 or $4 million. The student body. One of the kids is getting a company to donate the blueprint. Then the student body is taking it on as a student body project. So, you know, you're talking about some of the smartest technicians in the world went to Stanford, and some of the smartest technicians right now go to Stanford, and they love Rick Ross up there.
Yes, sir. Okay, now that you brought that up, before I go there, though, Brother Straw, what is your role exactly with the record company? You're the president of Freeway Records, right?
Yeah, I'm the president.
Okay, tell me the kind of activity that you have going with the company right now. What do you foresee in the near future, and even long term with that label? And you here in Chicago, Luke. You're working out of Chicago, right?
Yeah, I'm in Chicago. When I got out the penitentiary, I was locked up with Rick. I started the record label. Rick really didn't want to get off into that, but I started the record label and the clothing line and got the website started. And right now we're doing a lot of promoting. We're looking at a lot of artists. We created a website in order to give artists a chance to come in with us and come on our journey to try to go to where we're trying to go as far as what we see this project going.
What is that address for the website?
freewayenterprise.com. www.freewayenterprise.com.
Okay, continue, sir. Okay.
And we got a lot of artists, we got a lot of people around the world that's interested in our movement, what we're trying to do. A lot of artists is on the site. We got models, we have singers, gospel musicians, and
is your contact information in the website? Somebody want to contact you?
Yeah.
You
If
can't
you
get that number out?
want to get my number, you could go on to contact us when you log on to Freeway Enterprise and just look up, contact us, and go to my name, Straw, Rick Ross, Boss Lady, any one of us, and you can get our information. If you want to get in contact with us, if you feel as though you have something to bring to the table, something you want us to see, man, it's right there for you.
Awesome, brother. Yes, sir. What are some other business ventures that you're involved in right now?
Right now I'm doing a reality show. I'm doing 2 sitcoms.
Where are these being aired?
They're not sold yet. The reality show I signed with Tom Beers from Original Production, one of the biggest reality show people in the country. And I'm looking for reality shows too. They're allowing me to bring other ideas to the show. So not only do they want my show, but they want me to be the guy who bring. We signed a 50-50 deal, meaning that I own 50% of everything happening with that show. Like his shows normally get like 800,000 a week. So if we get 800,000 a week, 400 mine, 400 his.
Yes, sir.
I signed another deal with a studio to shoot reality, not reality show, but TV shows. So we're working on 2 TV shows with them right now. I got a call this morning and say everything is going real good with those shows. But all this is in the beginning, you know, the reality show, we just shot the pilot. We finished editing like 3 weeks ago. So We hear a couple networks is looking at it right now. But everybody's shut down, you know, right now. This is holiday time, so nobody's working right now. So we in limbo.
But you appear to have a master's mind, okay? And so now what is it that, and you said you couldn't read or write until the age of 28, but you achieved what you achieved regardless of what side of the tracks it was on. It took skills to do that, okay?
Without question.
Okay, now, what placed you in the position, why were you able to achieve what you achieved? Why are you able to strive and reach for the stars right now, and the person next door neighbor doesn't have the ability to do that, or doesn't realize they have the capacity to do that? What sets you apart from the flock?
Well, it's all about what you learn. You know, once you start learning, then you can allow yourself to grow. You know, I had some teachers. You know, Minister Farrakhan. I read 300 books from some of the greatest men in this country. The minister told me one time, he said, study him. So what that meant to me is
study him.
Study him.
Yes, sir.
So what that means to me is to study the people that you want to be like, or the people that you think is in the position that you want to be in. So that's what I did. I started studying all these guys like Sam Walton, Phil Knight, you know, the guys who run this country. Right. I wanted to know what was they doing to run this country, because I want to put my people up too. You know, I don't like to see my brothers and my sisters and aunties and cousins out of work. You know, when I come home, it was like they had been in jail and I had been free. You know, they had more problems than I did. Yes, you know, even right now, I'm solving people's problems right now, and I only been out of jail 2.5 months or 2 months, but people were putting problems on me that most people would crumble under. You know, and I just keep trying to, you know, do as much as I can, just getting it in. But a lot of people's minds have been incarcerated.
Tell me about your spirituality. Personally.
I'm good on the spirit right now. I feel wonderful. Everything is, you know, I'm a dreamer. You know, yes, I believe in you know, just the whole atmosphere of everything. You know, one God. You know, one love. Yes, you know, all that going together, and you know, I'm in a good position right now. I feel like I'm the luckiest man in the world.
Yes, sir. You know, I think this is a good combination.
Oh, without a question. This brother here, this brother right here, y'all better pay attention to him. You know what I'm saying? I can spot talent. That was one of the things that I always been able to do, is spot talent. Yes, and sir. I see this brother rising. You know, that's why I endorse him like I've been endorsing him. And I got his back. You know, last night, one of the things I wanted to say at the event, when I asked them would they work with me, you know, what I was going to let them know, because I'm working with him. Okay, got it. You know what I'm saying? Right. So that's what's up. Okay. What do you foresee yourself you doing, the three of you doing? Running this country, going to Iowa, buying farmland and wheat and broccoli and potatoes so we can trade with China. That's right. You know the dollar falling. Yes, sir. They ain't going to want that dollar no more. Yes, sir. Okay, I want to wind it up with this, okay? You know, there's a guy I know named Leroy. He's in Maryland, all right? Yeah. Leroy had got 30 years got a 30-year bit for bank robbery. He admits to doing it, all right? They cut him loose after 16 years. He got an early release. Now, the state has picked the case back up, and they're going to finish sending him back 4th of January to back up 7 years. This brother, he's had a few lawsuits in against the federal government, okay? 2 of his federal lawsuits were dismissed, claiming that the harm inflicted on himself and his family could not be directly linked to the actions of any government bureau, agents, or operatives employed by the federal government. And so this brother has been striving. He's getting ready to go turn himself back in. And, you know, I've observed him, you know, how, you know, he was in and out. This last time he caught a 30-year bid. There are other individuals that are out here that are experiencing the same thing. You know, they can't seem to get free. What kind of advice would you have for those looking that are caught up in this game, you know, or those that are dealing with the injustices that have been dealt to them? Well, you know, the first thing that I did is I accepted the fact that I had the mind of a free man, that no matter what position they put me in, that I wasn't going to accept it. I was going to fight back. See, if I'd have been back in slavery days, they'd have hung me. Yes, sir. Because I'd have been one of them Negroes that bucked. I was going to run. You know, I was going to take that chance. But now what they got to do is they got to start taking a chance in a different way. Okay. See, I'm taking a chance right now on this business stuff because it might not work.
Yes, sir.
And I'm talking